There is one room in your house that is different from all the others. It is the only room where you lock the door every time you enter. It is the only room where you are completely vulnerable. It is the only room where you remove your clothes, your dignity, and your defenses. We think of the bathroom as a place of hygiene, a place of cleaning, a place of privacy, but in the unseen world, the bathroom is something very different. To the entities that share our world, the bathroom is not a place of cleaning. It is a dining hall. It is a playground. It is a home. And when you walk into that small tiled room and close the door, you are walking directly into their territory. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, gave us a chilling warning about these places. He called them al-Hashush, the inhabited places. He taught us that these areas are haunted. They are crowded. They are infested with a specific type of jinn that feeds on filth, nakedness, and heedlessness. And yet most of us walk in blindly. We check our phones on the toilet. We sing in the shower. We spend hours looking in the mirror. We are completely unaware that we are standing in the middle of a spiritual minefield. This is the shocking truth about the jinn of the bathroom. Why do they live there? What do they want from you? And why did the Prophet and the righteous predecessors cover their heads whenever they entered? The answer might change the way you shower forever. To understand the danger, we first have to understand the creature. The jinn are not all the same, just like humans. They have different personalities, different religions, and different hygiene standards. There are jinn who are Muslims. They love cleanliness. They love the smell of musk and oud. They hang around in mosques and places where the Quran is recited. But then there are the Kubuth and Kaba'ith. These are the words the Prophet used in the specific dua for entering the bathroom. "O God, I seek refuge in you from the evil and wickedness I have concealed." What does this translate to? I seek refuge in you from the male devils and the female devils. He was specific. He told us that inside that room, there are genders. There are families of devils. These are the bottom feeders of the jinn world. They are attracted to impurity. They love bad smells. They love urine. They love fizzes. In the same way that flies gather around garbage, these entities gather around our waste. It is their food source. It is their comfort zone. So when you enter a bathroom, especially a dirty one, you are entering their nest. But they don't just want to eat filth. They want to look at you. This brings us to the most terrifying aspect of the bathroom jinn: the gaze. Humans have a natural instinct for privacy. We cover ourselves, but jinn have a natural instinct. They love to look at the naked human body. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, warned us about the evil eye of the jinn. It is more piercing and dangerous than the evil eye of humans. When you undress in the bathroom, or when you sit on the toilet, you are exposed. If you have not taken the proper precautions, you are visible to them. They look at you, they stare at your body, and this stare can cause physical and spiritual sickness. Scholars have noted that jinn possession often happens or starts in the bathroom. Why? Because that is where the human is undefended. If a jinn falls in love or lust with a human body, it often starts with this staring in the bathroom. This can lead to the terrifying phenomenon of al-Ashiq, where a jinn becomes obsessed with a human and ruins their marriage and life. This is why the rule of the head covering exists in the Sunnah of the Prophet, peace be upon him, and the practice of the great companions like Abu Bakr as-Siddiq. There was a specific etiquette of covering the head when entering the place of relieving oneself. Why? We usually think of covering the head as a sign of respect for Allah. So some people think, why cover my head in the bathroom? I'm not praying, but that is exactly the point. Covering the head in the bathroom serves two powerful psychological and spiritual purposes. Abu Bakr, may Allah be pleased with him, used to say that he would cover his head out of shyness from his Lord. Even though he was alone in a room, he knew Allah sees everything. But beyond that, covering the head is a signal of vulnerability awareness. When you cover your head, you are putting up a spiritual barrier. You are signaling that you are protected. You are not letting your hair down literally or metaphorically. You are in a state of alert. Some scholars of the unseen suggest that the jinn perceive the energy of a human differently when the head is covered. It signals a barrier. It signals that this person is not open for influence. The head is the center of the intellect. It is the center of your thoughts. Have you ever noticed that you get the strangest, most intrusive thoughts when you are in the bathroom? Whispers often hit their peak on the toilet or in the shower. You start remembering embarrassing things from 10 years ago. You start doubting your voodoo. You start getting angry at someone for no reason. This is not a coincidence. This is the influence of the Kubath. They are whispering to you in their territory. Covering the head is a physical action that focuses the mind. It reminds you, I am in a dangerous place. I need to get in and get out. It prevents the mind wandering that the jinn love to exploit. The prophet, peace be upon him, never stayed in the bathroom longer than necessary. He didn't sit there and think. He didn't read. He entered, relieved himself, and left immediately. By covering his head and wearing shoes, he maintained a physical and spiritual boundary between himself and the filth around him. But the head covering is just one layer of armor. The true invisibility cloak is something else. There is a secret weapon that blinds the jinn completely. A weapon so powerful that if you use it, the jinn in the bathroom can scream all they want, but they cannot see you. It is the veil of Bismillah. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, the screen between the eyes of the jinn and the private parts of the sons of Adam, when one of them enters the privy, is to say, Bismillah. This is a literal, supernatural blindfold. When you stand at the door of the bathroom, before you step in and you say in the name of Allah, a barrier comes down. You walk in, you can see the room, but the jinn, they see nothing. It is like you have disappeared from their radar. They cannot see your nakedness. They cannot stare at you with the evil eye. They cannot harm you. You become a ghost to them. But here is the tragedy. Most of us forget. We rush in. We are scrolling on TikTok. We are talking on the phone. We step in with our right foot, and because we forgot the password, the barrier doesn't come down. We are fully visible. We are fully exposed. And this is where the waswasa begins. Have you ever wondered why so many people slip and fall in the bathroom? Why so many heart attacks happen in the bathroom? Why so many people die in the bathroom? It is the place of vulnerability. And have you wondered why Shaitan loves to make you sing in the shower? Singing is the Quran of the devil. When you sing in the bathroom, you are literally entertaining the jinn in their own home. You are providing the soundtrack for their gathering. The bathroom is a place where the name of Allah cannot be mentioned. You cannot recite Quran there. You cannot say the Adhan there. So if the name of Allah is banned, who rules that room? The opposite of Allah, the shayateen. By singing, by lingering, by spending 45 minutes in a hot shower just thinking, you are hanging out in the devil's lounge. You are soaking in their negative energy. That is why you often come out of a long shower feeling drained rather than energized. You have been marinating in heedlessness. So how do we reclaim our safety? How do we follow the prophetic protocol? Here's the 4-step plan to protect yourself from the jinn of the bathroom. Do not just walk in, stop at the door, cover your head if you can, put on slippers. Never go in barefoot, step in with your left foot. Step in with your left foot, say, in the name of God, the most gracious, the most merciful, O God, I seek refuge in you from the evil and wickedness I have concealed. Do not talk in the bathroom. Do not sing. Do not answer the phone. The Prophet, peace be upon him, would not even return a salam greeting while he was relieving himself. Why? Because mentioning Allah is forbidden, and talking unnecessarily keeps you there longer. Silence is a shield. It starves the jinn of attention. Do not look at yourself in the mirror excessively. The mirror in the bathroom is a portal within a portal. Looking at your own body in the mirror with pride or vanity, inside the home of the devils, invites the evil eye, even from yourself. Do what you need to do and look away. Leave as soon as you are done. Do not check your emails on the toilet. Step out with your right foot and say the password of relief. I seek your forgiveness. Why ask for forgiveness? You didn't commit a sin, scholars say. We ask forgiveness because we were forced to stop remembering Allah for those few minutes. We felt suffocated by the distance from God, and we are happy to be back in the clean world where we can say His name again. This is the mindset of a believer. We are not paranoid. We are not scared of the dark. We are aware. The jinn are weak. They are scavengers. They feed on our leftovers and our forgetfulness. If you arm yourself with the sunnah, they cannot touch you. They cannot see you. They cannot whisper to you. But if you ignore the warnings, if you treat the bathroom like a recording studio or a library, you are opening a door that is very hard to close. So the next time you grab your towel to go for a shower, grab a cap too, or pull your hood up. Pause at the door, say the words, and remember that modesty is not just for the people in the street. It is for the unseen eyes that are watching from the shadows. Protect your body, protect your mind, and never let the jinn catch you without your shield.